Hi, I'm Dr. Chris George. I'm going to show you how to test visual acuity in preparation for our clinic in Haiti. Now, visual acuity is a test of how detailed and sharp a patient's central vision is. Since we will be testing people of all ages, from 4 years old to 100 years old, and we'll be testing people who can read and can't read, and we can expect that not everyone's going to speak English. In fact, most people will speak Haitian Creole. It's because of these factors we'll use the Tumbling E visual acuity chart. The Tumbling E eye chart uses the E figure with the arms pointing to the right, like we're used to, or the arms can point up, down, or left. The patient can be given a practice card like this with the orientations listed in native Haitian Creole. Onle, onba, doit, and gauche help to orient the letters. If you can get a patient to say the orientation and point, it really helps make the vision testing go more quickly. When we set up the clinic, we will hang the eye chart on a nail on a wall, and we will mark 10 and 20-foot lines from the eye chart on the ground with duct tape or a piece of string. The patient is initially positioned exactly at the 10-foot mark from the eye chart. We want to avoid glare and shadows from the sun that would cause trouble with the testing. Say hello to the patient and take their patient card to be ready to record the results on it. You'll also need a pen. With the patient at the 10-foot line, have them read the eye chart with both eyes together. The smallest line seen on the eye chart is recorded. Then the patient is asked to move back to the 20-foot line. And they're asked to first cover their left eye with the palm of their hand. No peeking through the fingers. Use the palm. After testing the right eye vision, vision is tested with the left. So they cover their right eye. An occluder paddle, like this, can be used too to allow looking through the right eye or through the left eye. But if this gets misplaced, a hand over the eye works just fine. Let's look at the eye chart and the strategy for finding their best visual acuity. The eye chart has obviously different size E's on it. The big E is labeled 200. Down here, the small line of E's is labeled 20. These are 1/10 the size of the 200 line. And here these letters are marked 40. The term 20/20 vision comes from being able to view these lines on the 20 line at 20 feet away. If you can only read the 40 line, which are twice as large from 20 feet away, it means that your vision's not quite as good. But 20/40 vision is the level of vision considered good enough to drive a car in the United States. In other words, it's good enough to see road signs, stoplights, and see things in your way so you can drive safely. The 20/40 line is going to be the threshold vision for our clinic. If your patient can't see 20/40 with an eye, then that patient gets referred to the eye clinic. So here it is, 2 above the red line. Okay, for strategy, we start the patient with both eyes open at the 10-foot line. We get our communication worked out. We start with either the 160 or the 120 line and point to one of the E's. If they get it right, go down 2 lines and point to another E. Keep going down 2 lines at a time until they hesitate or miss, and then go back up a line and have them start to read from left to right. Now this is important. You only get credit for a line if you get over half of the letters or not miss more than 2. Really, to make this easy, I've written in pencil marks along this column here how many you're allowed, or that you have to get in order to get credit for the line. So for instance, on the 2040 line, you have to get 5 of the total letters to be able to get credit for that line. If you only get 4, then the acuity should be registered as 2050. If you do get 5, then you go down to the next line. And here you have to get 6. Now this is how you record the results of the visual acuity test. You write a V for visual acuity, and then above you write the vision from the right eye. Below that you write the vision from the left eye. So this means that at 20 feet, the patient was able to see the 2050 line in the right eye, and from 20 feet, they could see down to the 2030 line with the left eye. With both eyes, they were at the 10-foot line, and they could see the 15 letters way down at the bottom. If any of the eyes, the right or the left, is worse than 2040, like this one is, then we're going to make a referral to eye care. So in summary, after setting up the eye chart and marking the 10 and 20 foot marks, greet your first patient. Give them a practice eye card and tell them to indicate the direction of the E by pointing and saying onle, onba, droite, or gauche. Take their patient card and have them read with both eyes from the 10-foot line and record the smallest line. Then, from the 20-foot line, have them read with their right eye only, then the left, and record the smallest line they read with each eye. Circle the eye clinic referral if either eye is less than 20/40. Well done, have fun, and thanks for your attention.